Hey everybody, welcome to our next Let's Play of Banjo-Kazooie.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah, so you've never messed with this one too much, right?
I think once I started the first Banjo-Kazooie, I maybe played for a half hour before I got distracted by other things.
Right. Anyway, we have this funny little intro. Rare was all about... I don't know, I feel like out of anybody, they milked the most out of Nintendo's consoles for a while. Like, this game was leagues above Mario 64.
I mean, I'm seeing the transparency effects on the waterfall in the back.
Yeah. This game also used a lot of MIDI channel fading. Also, you'll see a lot of Mumbo. He's annoying as shit, but we love him. Also, Kazooie's kazoo is weird to me. I've never seen a kazoo that looks like that.
Huh.
But yeah, this is a funny, doofy, goofy game.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it emulates well.
Yeah, over the years I've come to understand Banjo-Kazooie's like tone and feel through pop culture osmosis, but I haven't experienced much of it firsthand.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit start. Luckily, that intro screen shows that the plugin's working correctly. I'm hoping our CRT filter looks good. I wasn't sure, but I think it's just one of those paranoid things. Anyway, we got 3 game slots here. We got him playing Game Boy. We got cooking something and bed. So which one do you want to do? Doesn't matter in the slightest.
Let's go with the cooking one.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I first
now the
started
filter
it,
looks way better.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
when I did this, it could have been anywhere from 8 to 10 years ago that I started Banjo and didn't get very far.
But here we have the rhyming witch. Ugh. Oh, that part's accurate.
So that her cauldron is directly talking to her.
Yeah.
Nice.
You'll see Dingpot here and there. FBI, open up! Nah, I love the joke of the evil queen calling the cops on her mirror, saying that Snow White was the hottest of them all. Which is, not obviously old-timey.
The whole thing with the magic mirror was that an older woman past her prime was jealous of a younger woman's looks,
which makes
and
sense.
did horrible things out of jealousy and vanity.
And ironically, made herself way uglier.
Presumably
like a lesson in there or
temporarily.
That's what I always figured. Otherwise, what the hell are you even doing? Ah, bottles.
I mean, if you're working with N64 technology, you might as well have the character's glasses be super thick.
Yeah.
And then lean into it.
It is interesting they bother to have his eyes behind the glasses, too.
Yeah, a lot of, like, Bentley's eyes don't do that.
Have we ever seen Bentley's eyes?
You can see behind the glasses, and there's I don't think there's anything behind them. It just sort of treats his glasses as his eyes.
Is that your brother? Yes, Bottles, that's a great question.
So Grunty isn't very well known around here, I guess?
Okay, I'm gonna get into that once we have control, just because I think it's funny. Ugh.
I'm not entirely sure what she means by that.
You will.
You will.
Oh no.
Like, the character animation's pretty impressive for the time.
It is. I was gonna comment on that with the intro cutscene. They're moving. The polygons are deforming. It's good stuff for this era.
Yeah, so right now I can't do anything except jump, and I can't jump very good. But first things first, I'm going to go in here. It's funny, the CRT filter has this effect where it leaves a ghost of the image as we transition scenes, and that almost feels more authentic than I expected, because I know some crappy TVs would do that. I thought there was something in here. I'm pretty sure there's, like, you can unlock something with this painting here. Anyway, I thought there was a 1-up in here. I'm thinking of something else.
This is the kind of game that would be littered with stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. And it's funny, as a kid, I remember playing this at a kiosk, and my ice cream brain thought it was Mario 64. Don't ask me how. And for years, I was searching for this location in Mario 64 because I was a stupid kid.
I remember...
Stupid.
Yeah, I remember having some discrepancies in memory between a kiosk demo of Superstar Saga and the real thing.
It's very possible that that was valid, especially now that we have some beta stuff.
Yeah, I believe that you can download that kiosk demo and play it yourself on any emulator you want.
Yeah, I would have liked a little bit more CRT fuzz with this, but honestly, you push that too far and things just start to look kind of washed out. So this is probably a good balance.
Yeah,
but yeah, there's where we're going to be spending the majority of the game.
Yeah. For some of these old games, scan lines can actually make them look pretty good because the developers knew that it would have them when it came out the other side.
Yeah, because these little talking heads here, they look terrible on the Xbox version.
Oh, okay then. Now, the Xbox version, it's more than just a port, right? It's like enhanced. Did they would you call it a remake?
Yeah. I'll explain in a second. So what he's saying here is I can actually skip the tutorial and get all my moves if I hit B. Or, let's see. Let's press A to learn my moves. Okay. So we'll do that. And yeah, we'd like some help. And I can speed up this dialogue. Explore this area, look out for my molehills, stand next to the... It actually changes the pitch too. Anyway. It'll give us more to talk about. Also, can I talk to him again here? Yeah. Find another molehill.
So each molehill we find will give us another basic action?
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
And the funny thing is, yeah, the, to answer your question that I've immediately forgot... Oh, the remake. It adds some quality of life stuff that we will not be able to take advantage of. I will explain it when it happens. Yeah. It's amazing how much your brain starts to just hear their voices speaking.
Because
you have enough of their voice to go off of. It'd be funny if audiobooks did that, where you just read the book and it makes... Oh man. Alright, so this is... Yeah. This is just basic camera control. Let's see.
It was with the C buttons, right? Because this was the N64?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing that the Xbox 360 version had proper dual analog.
Yep. Which I have right now. I'm using on a Xbox One controller. Because this is now a Microsoft game. Oh, I made myself sad. Alright,
it's a Microsoft game, which means that it's only a matter of time before it becomes a PlayStation game.
Rare replay on the PlayStation would be a really good deal, actually.
I'm not saying it would be a bad thing in the short term or in certain circumstances. What I am saying is that it's very pathetic how Microsoft has fallen.
So, first things first, we have our basic punch. It is not useful.
Is that like the punching from Mario 64? Like,
yeah.
When do I use this?
Let's see. It's just, you kind of have to be not moving to use it. And that's a problem. A ball. This move is a lot more useful. There we go.
Alright, little rolling action.
Yeah. If I can aim. It's been a while since I've played. Yeah, he really takes the piss out of Kazooie, but she takes the piss out of him, so... Rat-a-tat rap. Very good move. Collywobble. Yes, this game is British, and you will not be able to ignore that. Why can't I reach that? There we go.
Alright, so jump and Kazooie can do some packs.
Yep.
Alright. And it's also a flutter jump.
Yeah, a little bit. You can kind of use that, and we can play this tutorial, so we get one of these fellas. And in the hill.
Okay, so those are coins. Alright.
Nope. Collect 6 of us to increase your life.
Oh, it's a piece of heart. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a coin.
Yeah. That's a honey. That's actually energy. The coins are notes, you will see.
Well, I just mean that in Mario 64, coins would refill.
That's
your
true,
health.
but this time the coins and the health are separate. So let's see. We're going to Big Barrage. So this move is cool. It's not super useful. It can be nice, I guess.
Alright, shoulder rush.
Let's see, I think I missed one.
Now that's their side B in Smash Ultimate, right?
Yep. No, side B is... Well, it is and it isn't. It's that plus golden feathers. It's weird. I honestly don't think they should have had golden feathers. It breaks the character. It makes it not consistent. I just don't think it was a good idea.
Okay.
Personally. Just to have a limited... You can't use this move at all once you run out was kind of ridiculous. Alright, time to climb. You gotta wait till World 2 for that, Kazooie. Shut up. This game breaks the fourth wall all the time. Especially the second game. But especially the third game. So, yeah. Oh. Okay, that's hurting. I did not think the vegetables could hurt me. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah, I got some physics on the pickups. They can fall down slopes.
For better or for worse.
Because I don't think that Ocarina of Time had that.
I can't reach this yet. I thought I guess I need to get this move. I should have... I think I want you to go clockwise, and I went counterclockwise like a doof. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Alright, so now we won't feel as gimped. That's much better. Now, for one of the most useful moves that I can think of. Why isn't it working? Oh, that. I was thinking of the other move.
That's a lot like the hover in like the flutter in Spyro.
Yeah. And it can go a while.
I mean, it's a double jump. That in platformers, that's pretty important.
And that backflip has pretty good air. Sadly, you don't get the ability to grip ledges till the sequel, because then that move becomes a lot more useful. There it is. Boom, ba-dum, ba-bum. And we do a flip. Yeah. Playing this game makes me want to eat honeycomb, as usual. Delicious, delicious honeycomb.
I had honeycomb for the first time, like, 2 years ago or something. It was alright.
My favorite way to eat it, get it a little soggy, and then put the wheel in your mouth sideways, and then squish it with your teeth. I know it's very specific, but it's a good mouthfeel. So yeah, we can swim and we can dive. And I have... Hopefully you're a fast reader. I mean, you watch anime, of course you are. But it's kind of nuts, actually, how much my ability to read at a glance is enhanced from watching subbed anime. Alright, can I make this jump? Can I make this jump? I will not be that worried about extra lives, hopefully.
Alright. Yep,
there is a reason why you don't really want to lose lives in this game. You'll see.
Yep, this was... I mean, Mario didn't drop extra lives until Odyssey, so it's not surprising that even with this game's innovations that it still felt the need to have a life system.
I mean... It's funny because they dropped that in Donkey Kong 64, I think. And Banjo-Tooie. So even back then, they were like, yeah, lives was a mistake. Anyway, now we go down. So we can swim with A, and we can swim with B.
Alright, so Banjo-Kazooie also attempted swimming mechanics.
Yeah. And it does a pretty good job. Also, if you hold R, you can turn faster, which is... They don't tell you, but you can. Anyway. Whoa! Go ahead.
And the game also had the sense to separate health and air.
Yes. It is funny to me that I haven't heard anybody do this, but I feel like you could dub over Banjo with Goofy's voice and it will work pretty good. But also maybe
Probably.
Hank Hill. He's got a bit of a southern yuck to him. Oh, there's one thing
probably there's probably some videos of
I should look that up.
Putting Hank Hill's voice over over footage of this game.
I should look that up. Kazooie is funny because she's a sassy British woman technically, but I can't really picture. Honestly, maybe Selma and Patty might actually work pretty well. Anyway, oh, I knew my instincts were correct.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking of. Cool.
Yeah, I knew there was something. Anyway, just because I'm curious about the pacing of these videos, how long did all this take?
A little under 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So, the first video, I don't know if we're going to get to the first world, but I am going to head into let's say, the Peach's Castle of this game. And this, people talk all about the internal Plexus, but this makes that look like crap. Because the inside of Grunty's lair makes no sense spatially.
Internal Plexus? What?
Oh, the idea that Peach's Castle is bigger on the inside than the outside and couldn't fit inside it.
Ah.
Which it can't. It absolutely can't.
Oh, like they had the ability or drive to be super careful about that way back when.
Yeah, no. So he fixes the bridge. He either just fixes the bridge right away if you say I want to skip the tutorial, or you do all that and then yeah. Anyway, I do find it how did they not notice this big old witch head? And either they just moved in or something. It's kind of silly. Ah, her neck.
You fat hag. So blunt.
Yeah. Oh, it gets much more blunt. Oh man, Klungo is looking like he needs a chiropractor. Poor Klungo. He deserves better. Actually, he's canonically married to I guess, kind of a baddie, so it's kind of hilarious. Alright, there he is. The fun begins. My tricks and traps will see who wins. So, this is the main lobby. And right now, I have a couple ways I could try to go. Not here, though, so...
There, it's sliding. Mario 64 also had that.
And... Oh, we got something golden over here, but before I grab that, I will show this off here.
Ooh.
So we got closed door, and the music changes.
Man, I hadn't even thought about Spyro in quite a while, and now I feel like going back to the first
This game has a lot of... This game and Spyro have a lot of shared DNA, I almost feel like.
Oh, yeah. They were... I mean, this was N64, that was PS1, so they were contemporaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll look up the release dates.
I've never played Spyro originally. Like, barely. Maybe at a friend's house. So yeah, we don't have any puzzle pieces. But, yep, we gotta go get that piece.
Alright, so they were both in 1998. Banjo in June, Spyro in September.
But yeah, I did buy the Toys for Bob remake, which some people don't like. I get it, but I just think that game looks incredible. Like, I would kill for a Banjo-Kazooie Toys for Bob remake. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It would be perfect. And Microsoft bought them and sent them to the Call of Duty mines. But they got out, I think.
So there's something going on with them, yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible that Spyro 4, in the same vein as Crash 4, isn't a pipe dream anymore, but still.
I've got this skirt, so when I'm thinner, it really makes me look a winner. Yeah, she just talks time to time.
Mm-hmm. So you got that jigsaw piece. That's this game's Power Stars, right?
Yes, but unlike Power Stars, you actually need them past the first, like, you don't have the numbered doors, but you do have puzzles. Like, it's funny how there's
so you
in
use
the
them up to unlock new worlds.
They are, yeah. And you still have your totals, but yeah, they're an expendable resource in this game.
Interesting.
It is interesting because it means you can technically play these levels out of order if you want. I will maybe be taking advantage of that.
Sounds almost like you could soft lock yourself by putting a bunch of puzzle pieces on one and then... What?
The game's at least... You can't do that, luckily.
So is it a thing where you can't spend puzzle pieces to unlock something unless you have enough?
Yeah, you can take them out. Once the puzzle's complete, then
they're locked in.
You can't take them out.
Yep, yeah, that's the simple solution for that. Oh, we went back.
Did not mean to do that. Well, at least, so yeah. This game gives you a lot of nice reminders of what you do and don't have, which is nice. Anyway, he was just saying we have 3 new moves to learn. Die.
Yeah, on the subject of Spyro Remastered, it's partially because I didn't play any of the Spyro games, not really, until Remastered, but it's also...
Oh man, that draw distance. Yeah.
It's also a thing of the quality of life features. Like, I would be down to play the PS1 versions of 1 and 2 if they had the Sparks radar, which... I guess I actually did play Spyro 1, I think all the way through.
So,
despite that, but I wouldn't want to do Spyro 2.
So this game has a ton of collectibles. Here's one of them. A Mumbo token. We will get a lot of these. These are kind of weird. There's no good analogy to this in Mario 64. The closest would be if you had to pay to use the caps. And then instead of 8 red coins, we have Jinjos.
Alright, so there are 5 Jinjos in each level?
Yep.
Okay.
And now, for the reason I am skittish about playing this on console or on N64, the notes. So, due to a programming bug, you cannot take these off the world. Also, if you die, they get reset. So, yeah, you can be like, imagine, well, these are kind of like the 100 coins in Mario. But yeah, you need these to unlock doors in the castle, or in her lair. But yeah, if I die, or if I leave the world, I have to start over with these, which sucks.
Yeah, that's not great.
They fixed that on the Xbox version.
Yeah,
It
I
makes the
imagine
game much
that's
easier.
That's one of the like mods or ROM hacks for this that you can get.
Yeah, I may look into that. That or just save state in areas where it's going to be a problem.
There's a reason why Mario Odyssey auto saves once you get a purple coin.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, purple coins are weird. Are they an infinite resource or no?
Oh no, there's a limited number in Odyssey.
Right. So I do like the noise they
buy
make.
everything.
Like, this game has a lot of good game juice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get the best move in the game.
Ooh, yay.
I hope you're not easily annoyed by repetitive sounds. So, we're gonna hold down Z, left C button, then just hold down Z.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, this is a great way to get around.
Alright, so Kazooie pops out, walks around, moves much faster. Alright.
And you can climb. Like, remember how we were slipping?
Yep.
Now we're not slipping.
Is there any reason to walk around as Banjo ever again?
I mean, sometimes you don't want to go so fast, but you do jump further. So, honestly, if you're skilled enough, there's no reason to really... The only reason to go back to Banjo is to, like, I don't know, do other moves. Oh, one thing you didn't see before, maybe, or weren't paying attention. The animation when you get a Jigsaw is pretty funny. Oh. Okay. I like that they're, like, nodding as though they're reading, but yeah.
Alright, so Kazooie just swallows it.
Yep. So yeah.
Man,
These we can take off.
And how long did it take Mario to not kick you out of the level once you got the Power Star?
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
I mean, in Galaxy, due to its structure, there's not much reason not to. But you know, for
I have thoughts and feelings about that.
And I mean, Mario 64, it was trying a lot of new stuff. But what excuse does Sunshine have?
Yeah. I mean, Sunshine, I feel like, has more, because at least there you have a progressive, like, you're helping the world out and you can see it change. 64
yeah, level to level.
Doesn't. Alright, so time to abuse our bird. Kaboom! That's some good slowdown. I mean that, by the way. Sometimes it feels good when you hit that weird lag spike, if they program it right.
What's even better is that you have those lag spikes that feel good, and then you play it on something else, and then the more powerful thing doesn't make that happen, so it runs smooth the whole time. You're like, oh, that actually feels really good.
No, although in one of the Mega Man X's, Pat was saying how bad it feels to not have that in one spot. And I kind of agree.
I mean, if it's a really difficult spot where the game's slowing down helps you.
Yeah, it's more of a cinematic, like, ruins the vibe. But yeah. Ow, my nose. Alright, Jiggy, get. Frankly, I'm surprised how fast I'm getting through this level. The first world is not very long. if you know where to look.
I mean, you shouldn't make your first level too long.
Yeah, the second one opens up quite a bit.
Alright.
But that is one thing that Yooka-Laylee fails to do. Is okay, so Mario 64 levels feel like they're kind of in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
The Rare was smart enough that this is enclosed, where there's no like invisible walls that are like arbitrarily keeping you in.
Yeah.
Yooka-Laylee did not do that. You're just sitting on a Unity acid flip looking map.
Oh, floating island land.
I hate that so much.
It can be fine, but if you can avoid it, you probably should.
I think it's just because it was like it would be one thing if it wasn't saying we're gonna be the Banjo 3 you've been waiting 20 years for,
and then messing up a lot of basic things that previous games got
right. Like if they're gonna be like, oh, it's a spiritual, like it's in the style of Banjo-Kazooie, not Tooie, then that's a little more forgivable.
Which that is something I'm looking forward to learning about. Is I've heard a lot of discussion about like the differences between this game and its sequel and its structure and everything, and people very passionately liking one over the other. And if we ever get to Tooie, I'm very interested to see how that.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. I will say it's a hell of a lot more of an investment than this game. It is long. It doesn't have to be that much long. It can be a lot longer. Because this game is fairly linear, whereas that one kind of goes all over the place. Okay, I'll wait for that. So I'm gonna go over where we didn't go before, and bottles. Let's see. Talk to monkey. Don't touch Conga's blocks. Now Conga will destroy Conga's blocks. Stupid monkey. How did that miss? Come on. There we go.
I guess those tiles were very susceptible to citrus acid. I would not have thought that climbing up that tree would allow you to grab an orange.
I didn't talk to the monkey first. Oh well. Chimpy likes Conga's orange. Chimpy helped Fat Bear and Bert. I think he just says he's hungry, and then you go get him the orange. But yeah, we've gotten 2 Jiggies in the space of less than a minute.
Very quick pace.
Time for egg. Ways of the egg. I'm listening. Hold Z, press stop C button, shoot egg out of your mouth. Sounds cool. Anything else? Press the bottom C button instead, and you can shoot them out from behind. Which makes more sense. Alright. And that's all the moves. And your bottles. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and carefully jump over here.
Oh, I remember.
And every world.
Yes.
Every world has one of these switches. But
okay.
Yeah, what you were gonna say?
I just remember the Korone Ikam Bokum meme.
Oh yeah, she got a lot of mileage out of Banjo-Kazooie. So yeah, this would be like if in each room that had a portrait from Mario 64, you had a puzzle to solve to get a star to spawn in the hub world. Something that I kind of would have liked.
That reminds me a little bit of Toy Story 2, where there was always a like a secret Pizza Planet token in each level.
Oh yeah. That game is very slept upon. I did a Let's Play of it on my channel. Like maybe last year, I think.
Yeah, Maybe some other time I would like to do it, but no need to do it so soon after you have.
Yeah, and honestly, since I played it before, I think you should... I'm getting out of here.
Oh, that game is one of my old favorites. That's a childhood favorite of mine.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. It's just
played
because
it
I'm a
again
little
not
burned
too
out on
long
it,
ago.
but yeah.
Yeah, and I had the PC version way back in the day.
Ah, yeah, the PC version looks a little bit better, but I could not figure out how to get it running.
There is a community patch for it that adds like 60 FPS and stuff.
Oh, wait, maybe I did do it. I'll have to check. I don't know. I know I went through this trying to figure this out. Oh, and I did not get that jiggy for some reason. Okay.
Nice.
How far are we? I felt like we would have more.
How many are in here? 10?
10, yeah. Miss. Alright. We Juju, Mumbo's totem pole. Beat us with nice blue stones. Yeah, these are kind of just scattered all over the place. This is the only level that's this free and easy with the jiggies. The rest make you earn them. Okay. Maybe.
Oh, they're free, but you gotta earn them. That doesn't sound free at all. But you just gotta earn them.
Yeah. Oh, before I forget.
Oh, hey.
You can't get this once you do that. So there are 2 of those in every world. Yay.
How stingy. There were 6 of them in the tutorial area alone.
Well, you know.
It's
funny when the Game Grumps had Grant Kirkhope on as a guest, and they were going to fight Grunty, and they didn't have any extra honeycombs. It's like, oh, look at that. You don't have any extra honeycombs. You haven't got a chance. They're like, what? Yeah, you don't have a chance. Ain't gonna beat her. It's just so funny. Anyway, this is Mumbo.
Did the Game Grumps skip them all on purpose?
Probably not. You know Aaron.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Best shaman in all game. Filthy feathered one. It's funny, he's always calling Kazooie filthy or flea bitten.
What's
yeah,
everybody's beef with Kazooie?
I don't know, but they call Banjo fat and Kazooie filthy. It's pretty good. So, we actually have more notes than I thought. I did not expect to get this many. I thought there were more in this termite mound over here. Anyway, we're gonna head in here. Because I guess I have to do it. I guess. No bears allowed. Okay. Hup. So this is the tricky part. Because we get this. Now, I'm not going to do it. But you don't need to do what I'm about to do to get all the way up there. It's a pain. I've done it. But yeah, there's
now that we've got that, we can get the power up, but it's technically possible without it.
Yeah, I've done it. It's just not fun. Especially because it was mouse and keyboard. Alright. And here we go. These are also spendable. So you can totally just save them to use on a different world if you don't want to bother. Because the numbers do get higher.
So can you now use this ability anywhere there's a skull with green
Nope.
eyes? Or is it just this one place in this one level?
Yeah, this just switches you. But yeah, Mumbo's basically saying,
are there more places in the game that turn you into an ant?
Yeah, not an ant, but other stuff.
Okay, and are all of them, for each transformation, do you have to give them another 5 of those skulls?
Sadly, no. They get much higher. So you gotta start grinding them.
But, like, you know, it costs 5 for the ant and then 5 more for something else. Okay.
It's like, and then, like, 15 might be the next one.
This is rather impressive for the era, this slanting platforming.
Yeah, I don't like it, but it works. And that's all the notes.
Nice.
Alright. Yeah, these jumps are murder when you don't have this ability. Even then, it doesn't feel great. I struggled. These jumps remind me of the ant farm moment in Jimmy Neutron, the game, which... That game has such just horrendous vibes.
That reminds me of the Meet the Robinsons game, which also had a whole ant farm themed level section. Like I must have played that when I was no older than 12. It's been so long, I barely remember any of it.
Now, for whatever reason, this might be a programming oversight. None of the transformations have fall damage.
Huh.
Even when it doesn't make sense. So
I mean, for insects, I think that actually does make sense that they wouldn't...
Oh, for sure, but some of the transformations, not so much.
Yeah.
Now, we are missing a Jiggy. Let me check something real quick. View totals... 9 of 10... 16 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we made pretty short work of this.
Yeah, it's been going pretty good.
Yeah.
And then there's the other piece of heart.
Right. No, I got that. It was on top of the totem.
Yeah, there you got the one. Did you get two?
Oh, yeah. There was a little alcove that I grabbed as the ant.
Okay.
Okay. Where is that Jiggy? That's shocking, actually. I have 100 notes. Am I stupid? Let's see.
I mean, does it include the one that you that spawned outside on top of the entrance to this level?
I'm pretty sure that counts as Grunty's lair.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let me... I suspect I didn't beat this guy up enough, potentially. So let's take a look.
Oh, hey, that was the imp sound from Star... I was about to say Star Fox Adventure from Doom.
Oh, no! Yeah,
we
that's
heard it
stock
in Star
sound
Fox
effect.
Adventures, but...
Yep, you will be hearing a lot of these sound effects in this game.
I guess I didn't
Because back
realize
then,
just
it
how
wasn't old
universal that sound effect is.
So we have all the Jiggies. Oh, I should not have... Well, I had to. I will transform back so I can show something off and get something I need.
Oh, okay.
Technically, I don't need to do this to get the Jiggy outside, but it lets me show off something. I hate that Microsoft looked at the squareness of these models and interpreted that to make them very square looking in nuts and bolts. As opposed to looking at their... Like, Banjo-Kazooie has never looked better on Nintendo consoles. That is to say, the Smash renders are beautiful. Or the Smash models are perfect. Which makes sense. That was quite the homecoming. I never thought we'd get Banjo-Kazooie in Smash. But we got a lot of people I didn't expect. Like Sora. My gosh.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Because it's not Square Enix they had to negotiate with for that one. It was Disney.
Because it's funny, I was like, oh my gosh, it's my boy Ridley. And then I got, so that was the one I wanted. And then we got Banjo-Kazooie, and it was like when I found out Sonic was in Brawl.
For me, Joker from Persona 5 was quite the moment.
So yeah, best note score, but I will show this off real fast just to show you how big of a pain it is. We got all the 100 notes. But, let's see. Yep. But they respawn. And that, I want to say that was a technical limitation and not a decision.
So if they just respawn when you come back in, what's the point of getting them?
I'll show you. But here's this Jiggy. Where did you get the backpack? I want the... Alright, so...
Oh, I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
So yeah, Mumbo says his magic's getting weak. We take a couple more steps, and magic runs out.
Okay, so you can't take the transformations too far from the level
Nope.
of origin.
Now, we could not get up this slope before. And now we can. And at the top, we'll see a door with a 50 and a note on it.
Ah. So So wait, the Jiggies are an infinite resource, but...
Neither are infinite.
Okay. Because I'm just wondering, because you collected all 100 from the last level, but then they respawned?
They respawn, but that only counts as a score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that they're
Yeah.
it's kind of like they're clear.
Yes.
Which I'm not sure that if I said this during Super Mario 64, it was quite clever of them, given the context at the time, when you replay a level, to have the Power Star replaced by a clear version to make it clear that
was...
you did collect it, but it doesn't count extra.
That was nice. So, how long have we been rocking and rolling, just to check?
45 minutes. About.
Okay. So, for that reason, I believe I think we'll cut it here. But first, I will open this door. So yeah, once you open a world, enemies get out into the hub world, which is annoying. But we will go through this door next time.
All right, sounds great.